thought I'd do this quick video recap on Peter Finch and his band of brothers in his podcast, latest one. Ooh, I think Peter Finch is a bit bitter. The thing is, a lot of his logic in the podcast doesn't make sense. So what he says is, should he continue doing what he's doing? Reviews, independent reviews, we've heard it all before. Who's kidding who here? Independent reviews. Pete, how do you get your equipment? Do you get given it, or do you actually have to go out and buy it? I'm just surmising that you get given everything, so it's no independent, because if you start bad-mouthing equipment like Mark Crossfield did with TaylorMade, you'll never see another TaylorMade club in your life, unless you go out and buy one. So, aside from that, he's wanting to continue doing that independent reviewing, or should he sign up with a major manufacturer? Hang on a minute, he's signed up with a manufacturer every single year. He just takes forever to announce it because he's building his bag. It's the greatest gimmick ever. Like, let's build this bag, it'll maybe take 6 months, but hang on, you signed for the one that won ages ago, but you just don't, we the viewer, don't know, we have to guess. But anyway, he's saying that he doesn't do that, and well, for legal reasons, maybe he doesn't do that, right? Put it right out there, you know. But so he's like missing the whole point of this, right? Here's like where he goes wrong. So he starts moaning about signing for major. No, I wouldn't say moaning, but he starts saying, "Oh yeah, but if you get Tiger, you only get 15 minutes with Tiger. 15 minutes with Tiger. You only get 15 minutes with Tiger. What can you do with Tiger in 15 minutes? What can you do with Tiger in 15 minutes? 15 minutes, you only get 15 minutes with Tiger. You only get 15 minutes with Tiger. What can you possibly do in 15 minutes with Tiger? Tiger, 15 minutes." And I've watched a few of the videos that Tiger's done, yeah, and like they were talking about how he would rock up, you know, he maybe hit 6 or 7 balls, you would ask him questions. What could he possibly do? They could have a match, they could do this, they could set up that. Yeah, everybody would watch it, absolutely. But here's the biggest thing with his podcast that he forgot. He kept harping on about TaylorMade. He might have mentioned Callaway, but I just find the whole thing laughable because brand dominance today on social media is something that every brand is chasing. But it's elusive because throwing money at it necessarily doesn't get you brand dominance. What gets you brand dominance is the likes of me and you retweeting or reposting or blabbering on social media and posting pictures of their equipment, right? So this is where you get the word influencer, and I'm not going to go into all that stuff because it's absolute bollocks. But anyway, it's a bit of luck, that's what you need. So what got me thinking was Golf Life, right? They've had hundreds of stars on so far, like big names. Lee Westwood, Ian Poulter. I mean, even Rich Shields has had Ian Poulter, Lee Westwood, Bryson DeChambeau. What's funny about this is all of them are signed with a media company called Performance 54, which has links to the PIF, the LIV. It's all connected because it's all from Saudi. And Pete is with P54, right? Performance 54. So fair dinkums to Pete. He's maybe thrown his rattle out his pram because he's not got fair and equal access to all these players to create content with. But there's the other, like, sinkhole, if you want to call it that. Golf Life, they probably have got some Performance 54 backing or something like that in the management side. That's the only thing I can think of, right? The difference with them is they get one of these guys and they're doing an hour-long video. They've got them for the whole day, or they're maybe filming, they're maybe being cute. Golf Life are the only channel that I know of that consistently gets invited to all these pro-ams, the real like live pro-ams, etc., right? And they're the only ones that really do that, and then they make content around it. Also, they do like practice rounds with the players, and they just ask them, do you want to get mic'd up and film? I think 90% of golf life is spontaneous, and they meet the guys because Joey Barton, you know who I'm talking about. It's not Joey Barton though, Ballard. The names escape me, but you know the guy I'm talking about. Man bun, flowing grey locks, has no a bad swing and is pretty good at golf. He's got a good banter between everyone. You can imagine if you get like mic'd up and filmed with those guys, you're having a laugh. So he's, not that I'm saying you're not having a laugh if you get mic'd up or that with Pete Snooze. But you get the general gist here. But something's wrong with what he's saying in this podcast, and that's what I wanted to highlight. Because it all doesn't add up right, does it? And those that follow all these channels, maybe watch the occasional good, the breakup of good, it's becoming bigger than Dynasty or Dallas, you know. There's just so much, like, and it's all revolving around money. See, there's only so much that all these big companies have as for marketing budgets, and it would be lovely for me to get some sort of sponsorship or help on this channel from one of these big companies, but that ain't going to ever happen because they don't have marketing budgets. Well, they have, but what they do is they go, right, we're going to give that 200,000 to that one, and that 100,000 and that 50,000 there, and that's it, gone. Market budget gone for the year. They don't like take little small amounts and go spread it out evenly like on a roulette table and then spin the wheel and take the odds and build up slow. No, what they want to do is like pick maybe 3 fucking corners and put like 100 and bet massive on what they think's going to go viral, trending, whatever, and then so that's how you've got this, what you're watching now on YouTube, you've got this huge divide between all these big channels that have access to all these huge names and all this brilliant content. Will fly you here, put you up in this hotel in Dubai, we'll give you all this for nothing, and then you can go out on the golf course, film this video with this pro, all expenses paid, we'll fly you back, make the content, put it out, Bob's your uncle, and we'll even pay you to do it as well as it being all expenses paid. And that's just the way they think you want to watch content, sort of like fabricated. Again, going back to the, well, we're not going to say crap about this club because we'll never get a flight back out and we'll never get to hold another TaylorMade club in my life. All I said was speed foam. You guys will all be relating to this because we all keep this stuff up here somewhere and we go, oh yeah, that did happen, yeah, he did balls that up. You know, it's incredible what's going on in golf. There's so little money at club level, and then there's so much money at but it's not going anywhere near clubs or golfers or you and me. We're paying like £500-600 for a driver, and then we're paying anything upwards of £1,200 to £3,000 for a set of irons. We can pay, or they expect you to pay, near enough £800 for a putter, or 3 wedges for near enough £400. Or as we highlighted, a golf bag, £250. A stand bag, just a stand bag, £250. And they wonder why people aren't taking golf up. I've heard the argument, yeah, but if you're good at golf, you could play with a bag of spanners. You could go to that charity shop and get a £5 set of clubs with some tatty old balls and shoot a course record. Absolutely, you could. If you could afford to get on the course in the first place to shoot that fucking course record, because the green fees are now averaging over 120, 150 quid a fucking round now. Yeah. But so Pete Snooze has been moaning and just basically throwing the rattle out the pram that he feels caught between a rock and a hard place. Should he sign with a big manufacturer and be tied, or should he remain independent and go out and buy all his own equipment, review it, stock it in his garage for a year, 2 years, and then maybe auction it off for like next to nothing? Or should he just... Oh. I've actually lost it now, but I can't explain it. There's no logic to this. Who do they think they're kidding? Weren't they all born yesterday and like just out of bed and whoa, that must be right? It's a sad state of affairs, and unless someone steps up there and sorts it all out and does something different, it ain't going to change. Thanks for watching. Channel's all for Macmillan, Help the Heroes, Shelter UK. That's where all the ad revenue goes. I subscribe, I share, I ding that bell, I comment, and get in the comments. Get on Pete Finch's comment channel and comment about this channel, and get on Rick Shields' channel and comment about this channel. We're calling them out. You call them out on their channels. You put in the comments. You're calling them out. I'm calling me out. I'm calling you out, and I'm calling them out.